I'm Nicole Williams of Screeners and Streamers, and these are my top recommendations for Apple TV Plus shows right now. Starting off strong, we've got The Reluctant Traveler. Lovey, if you love a lighthearted reality show talking about travel from the comedic genius Eugene Levy, you need to be watching the show. He has said it himself that he is very reluctant to try new things, travel new places, and be in spaces that he's never been before, but he brings his comedic energy, okay? It is one of the greatest funny travel shows, reality shows that I've seen in a long time. So check out The Reluctant Traveler. 3 seasons are available now with season 4 on the way, probably coming out next year. And we've got Margot's Got Money Troubles. Ugh. This show was so good. It's based on a book, so if that's more your vibe, you can listen to the audiobook, read the actual book, and then come back and watch the show. It's 8 episodes. Fantastic performance by Elle Fanning, Michelle Pfeiffer, Nick Offerman. Just a really well-rounded show. Highly recommend. All episodes are streaming now. The studio. Seth Rogen basically just asked all of his friends if they wanted to come do a show based upon their real life jobs of acting and producing and directing and creating shows. And they were all like, yeah, sounds good. So I didn't expect to laugh as much as I did, but also found it very informative about like what what it's like working on a studio. Season 2 has already been in production. I would expect it either late this year or early next year. Then we've got Shrinking. This show really pulls at your heartstrings and is so warm-hearted, funny, reverent, important, and it's just such a great show. Deals with grief, deals with life changes, milestones. It's just a really important show, and there's something for everybody in it. Also, the music is so fantastic. It's created by Bill Lawrence, who also did one of my favorite shows, Rooster. It's just a fantastic show, really well curated cast who has, they've all got their own strengths, but their chemistry together is just fantastic. Highly recommend. Another season is on the way. Sugar. The first season of this show came out about 2 years ago, I believe now. Colin Farrell is just fantastic in the show, and I did not see the twist coming. I really didn't know what to expect from this show because the trailer didn't really give much away in the first season. But the way that they ended season 1, I was unsure how a second season would pick up from there and where they'd go. But now that season 2, episode 1 dropped last week, I am just finding myself curious as to how they're either going to connect back to the original storyline in the way it ended in season 1, or how they're going to pivot and move on from here. I guess we'll see together. But Sugar, it's on Apple TV Plus. Your Friends and Neighbors, 2 seasons of Jon Hamm doing ridiculous things in a very rich neighborhood, plays on the tropes of living in New York, living in upstate New York in a very rich neighborhood, while also giving you a little bit of mystery, a little bit of drama, while also layering in some comedic relief. Okay, it is Jon Hamm. Fantastic show. I will say the second season was a little bit more of a slower burn than the first, but I still recommend it. And I believe there will be a season 3. Maybe. I'm not sure if that has been released yet. Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, Tatiana Maslany. You loved her in She-Hulk, and here she is again delivering another great performance alongside none other than Jake Johnson. There's one moment in the first season where we get a little bit of his Nick Miller action from New Girl, but other than that, he plays a totally different character that is kind of unlikable, if I do say myself. I am not sure where the show is going to take its next step because there were 2 parallel storylines happening to Tatiana's character, Paula. And now that we've hit a climax for one of those, I'm not sure where we're going to pivot, but I'm still intrigued and I'm ready to see what will happen in the next episode, which I believe comes out tomorrow. And then finally, the show that everybody is talking about, the show that blew my mind, the show that I didn't think I was going to watch because of its horror elements, Widow's Bay. It has become my favorite show. And as someone who cannot watch horror films because I will have nightmares for weeks, this show, the comedic timing alone was just fantastic. Chef's kiss. Katie Dippold said in an interview that there's a fine line between comedy and horror because you can scream from a jump scare of a horror movie and then the next second you're laughing. And that's true of this show. I found myself not really frightened. There are a few moments where I'm like, I needed to peek through my fingers, but For the most part, it's very lighthearted. It's very funny, not only in the line delivery, but you really have to pay attention to the body language, the facial acting. Just everything about this show is an original creation, something that we're all loving right now. And you just need to watch it. You need to stream it and then you need to watch it again because there's so much in each episode and such good storytelling and writing. I could go on and on and on for days about this show. All episodes are streaming now. Please go watch it. Please celebrate it. Another season is on the way. It's just fantastic. And I am so glad that Katie Dippold decided to release this from her brain after 20 years. Those are my recommendations for Apple TV Plus shows. I'm Nicole Williams. I love to chat movies and TV. Drop a comment and a like below, and I'll see you in the next one.